And so one specific thing was when I first started cooking for myself in the aforementioned post freshman year sojourn in Belgium. I just stumbled upon the paleo diet and upon the recommendation to not eat rice. And so rice was something that I had eaten a ton of as a kid because my family's Italian, but very early on, my mom discovered I was gluten intolerant. And
Hmm.
so obviously that posed a big challenge for an Italian woman's culinary endeavors. So I just ended up eating a ton of rice as a kid, rice everywhere. Instead of pasta, rice, instead of bread, rice, 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 rice. And the paleo diet said don't eat rice. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. I'd never not eaten rice, so I'll try it. And within about 2 weeks of me doing this, my lifelong congestion, nose runny bullshit basically disappeared.
And when you say rice, is this mostly white rice, brown
White
rice?
rice.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, white rice.
And I'm not saying white rice is bad for other people by
Yeah,
any means.
yeah. But for
Um,
you, that was
for
clearly
me,
a trigger.
yeah, and that was like what showed me like, oh wow, food is powerful. So like the whole idea of, oh, this is who I am, born that way,
Hmm.
was called into question because if I can like do a different set of things and experience a different set of outcomes, then clearly I'm not born this way. Clearly there's some like proximate cause of this, symptom. And that was what sort of triggered the subsequent obsession with optimizing it every step of the way.
And so, okay, so you have this experience with rice. Did you dig into? Do you have any sense for? Like, obviously, you just know empirically. Okay,
Yeah.
rice is a trigger for you with respect to like your allergies and stuff. Were you able to dig deeper and figure out what it was about the rice or anything like that?
You know, funny because this is like the first thing that ever caused me to question anything about health. I honestly have no freaking clue.
Hmm. Hmm.
I have no idea. Um, Brown rice is full of arsenic and other heavy metals due to the way that it's grown, and the fiber is very indigestible and causes digestive stress. Um, White rice is certainly a nutrient void food, uh,
Yeah, it's mostly
but
just carbohydrate.
it's mostly just starch. Yeah. But as far as I'm aware, I've never heard of anyone else talking about this or any other research about like rice containing something that causes some allergic reaction.
Hmm.
Um, I couldn't tell you. I mean, the best theory I have is that rice is not a widely consumed part of my particular ancestral diet,
Mm.
and thus maybe there's some incompatibility. There's a common old wives' tale, which is like if you eat too much of something as a kid, you develop an intolerance to it.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's true. I doubt that it's true, but maybe in this case it happens to be true. Um, but yeah, I could not tell you. I don't even
Yeah,
tell people
yeah,
not to eat rice because
yeah.
like it's just a me thing.
Hmm.